Hey everybody, so I've had a lot of people ask me about my new graph mount that I've got on the bow of my boat this year. So last year I had a lot of problems with back pain, and I think it was due to the Livescope. So used that tool a lot last year for offshore fishing, finding weed lines, and even fishing for active fish that I could see on the Livescope. So, but peering down all summer long, hunched over because I had a flush mount on the bow. My lower back was just killing me by the end of the year, and it got so bad I couldn't even fish. So this year I invested in a new mount, and this is called the Stowaway mount. So I'm going to show it to you here. So this is the mount here. It's a Stowaway XL. So as you can see, so right now it's stowed down. So if I'm running down the lake in rough water or whatever, you'd want this down. And then it does have this brace right here, so this thing's rock solid on here. It's not going to bounce or anything, and the graph doesn't touch the deck either. So it's got that brace there to hold it steady and keep it from hitting the deck. So from there, it's got this little lever here. See if I can figure this out. So that's at its normal height, which is, I believe, 20 inches up. And it actually telescopes up to 31 inches. And you can have it all the way up like that. And of course I would tilt the graph up so I could look at it. So that's what it looks like on the front. I mean, it's definitely stands out, but it's really, I think, going to be a good thing for my back. So let's take a look at it from up above. All right, so now let's take a look at it from up here on the deck of the boat. So this is telescoped all the way up 31 inches, I believe it's at. I've got a 12-inch Garmin Ultra on the front, and it's probably right at my belly button, maybe a little bit below my belly button is how high it comes up. But instead, before, I had the graph down here on the bow, flush mounted, and so I was constantly bent over looking at that, and so my lower back was just killing me by the end of the day, and it got so bad I couldn't even fish. So right now I've got something that's higher up on the deck. I don't have to hunch over as much, and so far I really like it. It's pretty solid on here. It's got a backing plate under the deck as well. It's made of aluminum, and when you're not or when you're running or whatever, you can telescope it down, and you can actually run it as long as it's not too rough. You can run it at its normal height. I wouldn't probably run it when it's telescoped up like this, but you can run it when it's at 20 inches, as long as you're not in too rough of water. But you can always hit that lever and fold it down. So I've used it a handful of times so far this spring, and I really like it. So for those of you that have got the Livescope back issues, something like this might be for you.